So, happy birthday to me. And yes, this is a picture of me my brother has stolen from Snapchat and put it in a nice birthday card. So thanks for that, Nelson. Today's vlog is going to be nice and short and sweet. I am off out with a girlfriend to enjoy some shopping, some Hawksmoor. Today's vlog I kind of wanted to capture, I want to go from like 19 to when I was 29. So as you've probably guessed, yes, I have turned 29 today. So I have 365 more days until I'm 30. So when I was 19, I was living in Aberdeen. I had a job where I probably made 22,000, 23,000 a year, and I was doing pretty well. I was happy, I was in Aberdeen, it was kind of where I kind of grew up, but I didn't think I was going to remain in that type of career or that job for forever. So at the age of 20 or 21, I think it's about 20, I decided I wanted to become a personal trainer. I met a guy called Steve Bradley. He's general manager, he was the general manager at Nuffield Health, or aka he's called the fitness guy now. And I sat down and spoke to him, and he was like, right, I want you to come work for me. So I'd left a job with a pretty good salary. I was pleased. I could go out and do what I wanted to do and live life and do what I wanted. To the point where after tax as a gym instructor, I was making £900 a month. And that was tough. Now, it didn't take me too long to build up a client base, build up a good following in terms of the gym and things. So everything was fine, but certainly the first 3 months, wow, that was really tough. Paying rent, paying bills, feeding myself, you know, doing everything that I needed or wanted to do on that kind of salary was really, really tough. But that's a small risk moving from a job that I did enjoy, but it was like 60, 70 hours a week. It was really stressful. It wasn't absolutely great, and it wasn't really what I felt like I wanted to do. And becoming a personal trainer was something that I did feel passionate about, and it was something that I was really interested in and I wanted to do. After 2.5 years of working at Nuffield Health, I decided I was going to make the big move to the big smoke. At the age of 24, I moved to London to work for a company called Ultimate Performance. And that was massive for me. Like, I was leaving this kind of small 200,000, 250,000 sort of city in Scotland to moving to one of the biggest cities in the world. So I moved to London from sort of sending in my application to moving was about 6 weeks. The first 2 years in London were pretty tough. Moving a lot, flats, like living in London, if you've ever done it, it is quite tough and it's expensive. But I worked for Ultimate Performance for 18 months, and then during that 18 months, I decided that I wanted to become a freelancer. I wanted to essentially go on my own. From there, I set up my own personal training company, working as a freelancer in a studio. I trained clients like I did one-to-one, and I started to try to get into the whole sort of online fitness thing. And this whole online thing was quite new, and Facebook was still quite new. So I started posting about tips and hints and training stuff, and just kind of putting out my take on fitness and health and how to get lean and how to gain muscle mass. And this kind of takes me to now. Now I have a thriving, or what I like to think a successful online business. I have a successful one-to-one business that I still help clients train to help achieve their fitness and lifestyle goals. And what I kind of wanted to get at with this little kind of short, hopefully sweet vlog, is that those that follow me, and they're from the ages of sort of 25 to 34, they're the biggest category that follow me on this channel. I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about taking risks. So I'm not talking about gambling. I'm not talking about sticking £100,000 on red and hoping for the best. What I'm talking about is small, calculated risks that, you know what, might even pay off a lot. So I've taken a risk where I left a job that was a good salary to one that was kind of very small salary, but with potentially bigger growth. I then also moved from a small city to a really big city to work for a big company to see what was I made of? How could I do things? How could I progress? And then from there, again, I took a bigger step into becoming my own company and setting up my own personal training setup. I'm lucky enough to have a supportive family. I don't have any debt apart from the mortgage that I have on this house. So these sort of types of risks that I was taking were quite easy to take compared to maybe someone who does have kids. But if you don't have kids and you don't have big debts, I implore you to take a risk, to try something new, to maybe learn something new, maybe even go out there, move to a new country, move to a new city, try and find a different kind of job that you might enjoy. Because these times between the ages of sort of 20 and 30, these are the times that you have so much freedom to be able to take these risks that aren't really risks. Because what is really the worst that could happen if it's kind of you going out in the world and trying to better yourself and even your career and maybe even earn more money to give you more of that freedom? So go out there, challenge yourself, do what you can do. The past 10 years for me, since the age of 19 to now being 29, have been absolutely amazing. And I put it down to just taking these small, reasonably calculated risks. I just want to thank everybody who has wished me a happy birthday today. It really means a lot, and probably more than most people realize. So thank you. I am now going to stuff my face with a 300-gram fillet, some baked sweet potato, all logged, macroed, a side salad, and some baked bone marrow. So that is episode... Oh, my camera's gonna fall over. Camera's gonna fall over. It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall! Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Anyway, where was I? Oh. Episode day... Oh, stop falling over. Day 81. Episode 81. Done.